ignore my fan in the background. Today I'm going to be installing this wig here from Ishow Hair. I do want to say thank you to Ishow Hair for sending over today's units. We're going to get real into detail about bleaching the knots of a 4x4 unit, and then also just a really in-depth tutorial on my baby hairs, as well as just getting a 4x4 to look just as good as a lace frontal that will go across your entire forehead. So we're just going to focus right here, midsection only, on how we get this unit from Ishow Hair. Ishow Hair, you show beauty. They sent over this 4x4 loose deep wave unit, and you see the 4x4 lace in here. So I'm about to apply the bleach on the knots. So to bleach my hair, I use this L'Oreal Quick Blue Extra Strength bleach powder. So this is about, how much I use is about 2 scoops. This is what the scoop looks like in the container. You'll need 30 developer, so that way it doesn't over bleach the hair. Use this brush to mix it up. Okay, so this is about the consistency that I like it to be. It's not too runny, but it's also not too thick, so that way it'll lay and stick exactly where you need it to. And now I'm going to apply it using this popsicle stick. And here is the aftermath. So I'm going to let this sit on there probably about 15 minutes minimum to make sure that all the knots are bleached. And then I'll come and show you guys what it looks like after I've washed this out. Alright, so here is the unit after I have bleached it. The front of it does have a little bit of tint spray, but the knots were completely bleached. And then I'm going to do the cross method with the adjustable straps in the back to ensure the unit is very tight and snug. I want it to fit pretty well, that I don't need too much glue to hold it down in place. I'm going to use this Edge pomade stick. It's coconut scented, so I'll put a link to this same stick in my description bar. I just apply that to the lace area, and then I'm just going to flatten out the hair with my hot comb. This makes it a lot easier to work with and style your hair if you do this with the hot comb. And I am going to go for a middle part today, so you can see how well the bleach took on the knots. The parting space is very much so visible after the knots have been bleached, and this is definitely what you want to look for. Once your knots have bleached, you should be able to see your parting space a lot better because those black knots are now gone. Then once I do the middle part, I am going to flatten the roots out again with the hot comb. The hot comb is key with wigs, with lace. It just helps the hair lay extremely flat, making the unit look a lot more natural. You can find the same hot comb in my description bar. I did get it from Amazon. I think it's like under $30. So I am going to play with the placement of the parting space. I do want it to be as straight as possible, as straight as I can make it. So to lay my wig and get it in and make it where it will stay in one place, I'm using the Got To Be Freeze spray. Also using a rat tail comb. It just helps with the placement and getting your unit to stay in place. Kind of combing the hair back so it stays out of the way with the glue. And then using my blow dryer on a low heat setting. So now we're going to cut the lace. You want to make sure you get right at the end corners too, to make sure you get rid of that extra thick lace space where it kind of ends at. But doing this method will make the unit blend and melt right into your skin as if you had on a complete lace frontal wig. I did apply some of that spray underneath the lace, and I also did it on the top of the lace. You want to make sure that you keep your hair combed back so that way it'll keep it looking neat and it won't look like it's all cakey or just get hair all in the way. So to lay the edges today, I'm going to use the Got To Be gel in the black container. So I am going to get a little fancy with the baby hairs today, you guys. I'm going to basically part it in the front, just taking little section by little section and kind of cut it at an angle because I want it to look very, very designed, is how I would describe it.
The good thing about 4x4 units, you don't have to do as much as you would with a complete lace frontal wig. You don't have to focus on your ear tabs, which I find to be one of the more difficult parts when installing lace frontal wigs. But with this one, you just have that 4x4 space to work with, just 4 inches of hair in the front, and that's the easiest part in my opinion. But once you add those baby hairs, it really helps with making the unit look very, very realistic. You can also do this same method without the baby hairs, because as you saw, once I got the unit installed with the glue, it was pretty much blended and wearable just like that. But I wanted to be a little extra today, of course, and add the baby hairs. So to get the hair back nice, I'm just going to add some water mousse as well as a little bit of body hairspray. These items can be found in my description bar as well from Amazon. But that pretty much finishes up this installation process.